Holy crap, dude. What a weekend. My neck is still sore from my chin strap being on for 4 solid days. Oh, holy cow. I wish I had had a tachometer for this last weekend for the meetup, so I could actually see how many miles I actually rode, because it felt like a million. It seriously did feel like I rode a shitload for this meet. And I guess part of it is because I went to Blood Mountain the day after, so I don't know, I feel like that kind of like dragged everything out, but oh, I cannot even begin to describe to you guys how amazing the meetup was. It was dumb. It was dumb. Chase had a bunch of the guys over at his place staying for the weekend. He had Jake, Motorosity, Misshift, Downshift, and Witness, who was staying with me, ended up actually staying over there for 2 nights, which was fucking awesome. I was glad that he got to hang out with the guys. I had a bunch of people come from... Was that guy wearing an OxyClean shirt? I think that guy was wearing an OxyClean shirt. Wow. Anyways. I had a bunch of people come and stay with me, friends of mine that I've met through Downshift and just up here in Georgia. And we spent a decent bit of time out and about, both with the pre-meet, the meetup, and Blood Mountain. I think the only time I came back to the house was to sleep. But it was so much fun, and it bums me out because now it's all over and everyone left. It's so sad, but I guess that's the way it's got to be sometimes. If you guys weren't at the meetup, we did not get rained out, so I'm sorry if rain caused you to stay away. The Facebook group was something like 600 going or something like that. Like, it was huge. It was so many bikes, or so many people saying they were going. But we knew that it would be less. Like, there's always going to be less. And then the forecast didn't change for the weekend, and it was going to thunderstorm, which was really shitty. We did the pre-meetup the night before, Friday night, and we ended up having like 100 and something people there, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or just under 100. I don't know. It was a lot of people. It was a lot of fun. There was lots of horn blowing and rev bombing people. But I really had, I think the most fun I had was due to just like meeting a lot of different people that I've done hangouts with and I've talked with and followed on YouTube channels and stuff. And I'm still a motovlogger fan. And I feel like as a content creator and as a motovlogger, I should always be a fan, because if you get to the point where you don't watch your community, or you don't watch people in your community, why continue to contribute? Like, I know you do it for yourself, but it's I don't know, I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand, creating and consuming. Like, I feel like you shouldn't do one without the other one. But anyways, I got to meet a lot of people that I've wanted to meet for a good while. Tick-Tock was one of them. That guy's hilarious. I've done a couple of hangouts with him. He's a guy that lives out in Augusta, and he came to the meetup on a Harley Road Glide, or Road King. I think it's a Road King. Anyways, it was huge and white and massive, like, and he came out to the pre-meet, and I finally got to meet him. He was awesome. His decals right here on the tank, which was fucking sweet, so I appreciate that, Tick. I'm sorry that you ended up not being able to finish the ride on the actual ride day. I think he blew an oil pump, if I'm not mistaken, and you know that's never any good. I finally got to shake hands with Palm Beach Rider and his wife. That was awesome. It was good to meet you guys. I put some more faces to names. Two-Wheel Logan, his sticker's on here somewhere now. I think, yeah, right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I finally got to meet DoitwithDan. I talked to this fucker for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 months now, back and forth, because I wanted to get him on board with Project M, and I followed him for a long time. I finally got to meet that fucker in person, and he ended up staying with us for the weekend, which made it even better, because that guy is legitimately, and I feel like it's the same with most people that you meet through motovlogging, like their personality is true to their channel, like outside of the channel. And Dan is exactly the same off channel as he is on channel. It's fucking awesome. Like without all the cutting, like without cutting the video. It was incredible. Him and his buddy Chase came up from Brunswick, and they trailered up to go stay in, I think they were going to stay in Conyers, and the night of the pre-meet, they trailered the bikes there because they hadn't found a place to stay yet. And I was like, nah, bruh, I got you. So super stoked that they were able to stay, and I'm always about making shit free, and, you know, fucking, they stayed at the place and didn't have to pay a dime, so that was awesome. The meetup itself was insane. I think the number was like 300 and something bikes showed up. Even just that number alone is still way more than what they had last year. All of the bikes ended up parking in like a really big circle around this parking lot at Mountain Motorsports in Conyers, and then Chase and some of the guys parked in the middle of it, which was really cool. It kind of like separated them out, which was kind of looked douchebaggy, but at the same time, like, it kind of made sense because, you know, everybody's gonna want to shoot or film the bikes, and it all turned out great. So, DoitwithDan filmed this new intro, which was fucking hilarious. Chase tried to kill people with he tried to kill people with a quadcopter. That was fun. I really didn't get that much filming on the GoPro for the pre-meetup because I wasn't really thinking about it. Like for the pre-meet, I just wanted to relax and have fun and enjoy meeting everybody. And then at the actual meetup, I broke out the DSLR, and you guys will see that video not too long after this one. But man, the meetup ride was good, but it was also a shitstorm because I ended up fucking... Okay, so everybody rolled out of my house at around, I think, 10, because we were supposed to be at the meet at 12. Or, no. We rolled out of my house at 8 because we were supposed to be at the meet spot at 10 to get to Conyers by 12. I think. Something like that. Anyways. Filled up with gas. Drove out to the restaurant, the Mexican restaurant, where we were staging to do the ride. And we ran across Chase and everybody at a gas station, so we pulled in with them. Well, because there were so many people there, and because I wasn't even really thinking about it, I didn't get gas, and I should have, because about 3/4 of the way through the meetup, or through the ride, when we were stopped at a stop sign, I opened up my tank, and I was like, oh man, this is not good. If I don't get to a gas station soon, I'm going to be like stuck on the side of the road. And luckily enough, the guy that was riding beside me, and for the life of me, I cannot remember his name. He was riding a gray FZ08, if I'm not mistaken. Either an FZ08 or FZ07. The guy, I was talking to Dan, because I was trying to get Dan to go with me, because I didn't have my fucking wallet. And it ended up leaving my wallet in Mysticker's car, and So I didn't have any way of paying for gas. And the guy was super nice. He was like, oh, I need gas too. Come on, come with me. I'll fill you up. Don't even worry about it. And I didn't even know who he was. I'd never met him, didn't say anything. Like, the first time we exchanged words was him telling me to follow him. And so we pulled off at one of the stop signs and got gassed up. And Chase was leading the first group, so they left. And then not too long afterwards, Yummy was leading the second group, and he came up, and they all passed through. And I was like, oh no, come on, we need to like hurry up, because there was something going on with his card or something like that. So long story short, we fill up, we get back out on the intersection, and Moto Twitch runs up behind us. He was leading a small group of guys, and then another group came from the other side of the intersection and ended up falling in line with us. So by the time we actually got to Conyers, to actually get to the actual meetup part of it, I had like 40 or 50 bikes behind me. Oh, wow, that's fucking abrupt. Oh, okay, that's not the stop sign part. That was interesting. Oh, there's the stop sign. All right, so I'm going to go this way because I have oh my god, I'm so lost. Let's hope this road goes somewhere. Oh, never mind, Bethlehem. Okay, I can recognize. But it was just one of those like panic moments, like, oh god, I'm gonna miss everything, or I'm gonna be like stupid late and get fucked. But all was well. I did bring Tessa to the meetup, so I'm really sorry for those of you who wanted to see Ruth in person again after a year. Originally, Miss Sticker was supposed to bring Ruth, but it was looking like it was going to thunderstorm right after the ride, like after the meetup. And I really didn't want to push her riding in a group for the first time in the rain. She was not happy with me because it did not rain. And I don't know, it was kind of a shitty situation to be in, but I feel like I made the right choice to keep her safe, but she didn't like it. Oh my god, Barrow County has so many awesome twisty roads that are just like nowhere to be found until you run up on them. So I took Tessa because no one had seen Tessa yet. I hadn't dropped any photos. I hadn't done any kind of a reveal video, and I wanted to show her off at the meet for the first time for everybody. So I did promise you guys a new intro or new intros, I should say, and a reveal video of Tessa and kind of like all the work that I've done to get her where she is now. And that is coming down the pipeline. I've got some footage, the meetup stuff that I want to put up first. But after that, you guys can look forward to seeing kind of an in-depth view of Tessa and all her glory. So, yet again, I just want to say thanks to everybody that I met. I want to say thanks to everybody who, stopped me and said hi, and I shook their hands. I'm sorry if I didn't remember your name or didn't know who you were, or if it took me a second, because even with the subscriber numbers that I have, it's hard to keep up. It gets pretty bad. So, I'm really, really looking forward to next year, and I hope that the weather doesn't become a problem, because it seems like this is a reoccurring theme with the Chase and Ramy meetup, is that it always seems to have iffy weather. So, you guys take it easy. Like I said, keep eyes to the channel, and I'll have I'm gonna have a meetup video that'll also include, like this one obviously included some of the ride footage. I'll have a video come out of the actual meetup where I actually filmed most of it with the DSLR. And then I'll have a Blood Mountain Run day following that, because that's what I ended up doing. It was the meetup, or the ride, the meetup, or on Saturday, and on Sunday. Excuse me. I did Blood Mountain, so all that'll be coming out soon, and yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I got fucking awesome footage of Downey and Mischief destroying one of the straights on the ride. I'm going to put it up down here. It was incredible. I I knew that it was going to happen at one point, but I didn't know that I was going to be right beside him. And I tried to capture it as best as I could, but I was running my GoPro in a waterproof case, and I don't think I had it angled correctly in my bracket, so it looked kind of weird. But anyways, I got that, and also got Chase ramping the train tracks. It's a little far, but still, it was one of those moments I was like, what are you doing, Chase? What? Oh my God. And then fucking Chase went airborne. So, those were kind of some of the goodies. That tree just fell down. Oh, dude's cutting it. I was about to say. Oh, that was a chick. So yeah, there's a lot of shit coming out. I got a dual vlog in with DoitwithDan while he was here. I have no idea where I am. So definitely look for that on the channel. Oh shit, holy cow, I made a full circle. That's awesome. Wow, I'm slowly discovering roads. Barrett County is so fucking huge, it's dumb. Anyways, keep eyes to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys comment and whatnot. Take it easy, alright? Brad, getting my lean on.